Christian Hinnicky here, hoping to provide some value for you in your business or your education online today. I want to show you a couple things. Start with this. This is a screenshot I took of a post I did on Facebook about 4 months ago. I want you to see a little bit about where I came from and understand that our lives have totally changed. We average right around $700 a day on the internet now. That number, by the way, is tracking from January 1st of this year. Today is August 9th, I think. Something like that. The dates don't matter as much when you don't have to report into anybody anywhere. Anyway, we do pretty well online, and I credit that to my education. And I wanted to peel off just a little bit, a little piece of just something that we learned early on that's really, really helped us. I want to share that with you today. So I want to show you one other thing here. Actually, let me do this. So what I want to do, I'm going to show you my one of the tips that I've been able to use in a really big way. Getting established online has allowed us to do a lot of awesome stuff. I was just working on a best of folder of our Panama pictures. We went to Panama for a month, got back a few weeks ago, and this is some of the things that, experiences we had. Here's my wife. Panama, the Moon Panama guidebook, by the way, is awesome. Moon, probably in general, is awesome with their guidebooks. We got to see a lot of things we've never seen in our lives. We've heard about or read about, maybe seen on TV, but holy cow, it's one thing to read about it or hear about it, it's another thing to experience it. And we had a lot of fun in Panama. There's my 8-year-old Cole. There's us having lunch, looks like. Dinky coffee is the funniest thing. We'd order coffee, and I kept expecting, it's all in Spanish, and half the time we had an idea of what we were ordering, but we weren't totally sure. This is one of those cases where I ordered coffee, kind of expecting a mug, a cup of coffee, and it was a thimble. Anyway, kind of funny. Here's my 5-year-old Carter. He had a lot of fun. There's him goofing off in the sand. You can get pineapples and bananas and stuff off the side of the road, basically out of the jungle anywhere. Anyway, we had a lot of fun. What I want to do, though, I want to show you this tool. Matter of fact, the tool that I'm using to make you this video is what I want to talk about to you. So let me pull this up here. I'm going to show you, I want to show you a couple things. Before this video ends, this is the value I'm going to give you today. How to do a video like this, why you would want to do videos like this with people you're dealing with, and when to use them. Okay, so first let's go to how. And for that, you're going to want to go to techsmith.com. I am actually using Snagit right now to make this video. As you can see, you can get a free trial. I believe that's for a month. We'll let you go play around and do a lot of videos for your list or for your Facebook page or Facebook group or whatever you might be involved in right now. You can do that for free. You can experiment. I don't have anything fancy. I'm just yapping. I'm sitting at my computer. I clicked and dragged to grab whatever portion of my screen I want to record, and I'm talking to you. That's how easy this is. I'm not going to go into detail on a tutorial on exactly how to do it or how to get it for your machine. TechSmith.com will help you get all set up on that. So here's how you can get it. Let me talk for a minute about why. Pretend I had my inbox open here, because this is how I use it most of the time. So I'd have my Gmail inbox open here. Let's say I got an email from Joe Schmo who had a couple questions about my business or something I said online. The way I use this tool and the why behind using this tool is, on the internet, you just never know who you're dealing with a lot of the time, especially the shadier side of things, the side we all want to stay away from, the scammy, scummy, side of things. So part of the reason why I've loved using this tool for 10 months is people can hear my voice. So let's say Joe Schmo sent me this email with a couple questions. I would actually pull up my inbox on screen, and I would talk through my answer instead of typing most of the time because it's really quick. I've done a bunch of these now. After you've done this 2 or 3 times, you'll figure out it's really fast. And I would suspect that most of us would have an easier time answering 2 or 3 questions in an email verbally rather than sitting there and typing out a response. You can kind of use your cursor like I'm using here to have people follow along where you're reading. You can read their question and respond real time in that recording. So I love that because it lets people hear your voice, it lets people hear your tone, your intonation. It lets people get an idea of who you are and who they might be dealing with. So you can get a much faster trust factor going and rapport established with whoever it is you're dealing with on the internet, wherever they are in the world. Okay, so that's part of the why. The when would be anytime you have an opportunity to establish rapport with somebody that may be a client or a customer of yours. I use this a lot when I'm dealing with my list. I have a little over 13,000 people on my list now, and I email that list on a very regular basis. And when somebody responds to the question, I jump on that opportunity as quickly as I can. Once or twice a day, I'll look at my email, and if I see an opportunity to, do that Joe Schmo type of a example response using my voice, I jump on that. So I highly recommend TechSmith.com and the tools that they have. I've used them to help make a lot of money this year, to be able to do a lot of fun stuff. So I hope this is helpful for you. Have a great afternoon.